Today we will try to write the password for Regex, and for that, suppose in our password we want at least 8 characters should be there, which can include lowercase, uppercase, numbers as well as special characters, and we have taken certain special characters here. So how we can write? First of all, we will identify what are all the things we want in our password. Like we want lowercase, we want uppercase, numbers, and special characters. So if we write this simply, we can write it in the square bracket, and what are all the things we want, we can include that one. So we want lowercase, and basically that can be represented by a hyphen z in lowercase. Likewise, we want the same in uppercase, so we can say a hyphen z in uppercase. For number you can write hyphen, I mean 0 hyphen 9, and same for a special character. So we can include all the special characters that we want to have, we want to allow in the password. And how many times this we want to repeat? Actually this can occur at least 8 characters, means minimum, minimum time 8 a character it should have, maximum we don't know. So for that we can write it into the curly braces. Like it is divided into two parts separated by comma. The first one is the lower bound and second one is the upper bound. So here we are not sure about exact upper bound, like how many times they can repeat, but for minimum times we want this to occur 8 characters. So in lower bound we can write it as 8. So now this one will be taking 8 characters, but still it is how it will work. Like it can take any number 8 times, even including also. Still we are not enforcing that at least each character, like lowercase, uppercase, numbers and special characters, we can have at least one time. Because for current rejects, even if we give like this, still it will make it valid. How? Like it will just take the number of occurrences 8 times, at least 8. So of course it is at least 8, means greater than 8 it is here. And then even any, it is just including the lowercase, still it is fine. Okay, so it will validate it. But we don't want this in our password. We want to have at least lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and special characters. These are the things we want in combination, not everything alone. So what we can do, we can write the same regex. Okay, we will go and try to implement it practically. So in pattern, I will copy, and here in we want to validate. We, if you want to make sure like at least one lowercase, one uppercase, one number, and a special character should occur in our password. For that we can go with an operator called look ahead. Okay, so what is that? Basically you can write it inside the parenthesis and you can say question mark equal to, and then what you want to ensure, like I want to ensure कि we should have at least one uppercase in the password. So we will say uppercase a hyphen z. Okay, so what it will do, it means कि at least one uppercase should occur in our password. Okay, and again it should be from this only, means it is not like कि one will be taken, one character will be taken from here and remaining 8 will be taken here. It means कि is it like it will have now in combination they will have 9 character? No, still they will have only 8 characters only. Okay, it is just ensuring that at least one uppercase is present in this or not. We are enforcing. Okay, but it doesn't contribute in checking the number of repetition, but it definitely will ensure कि at least one uppercase should occur. Okay, you know if currently I give any sample maybe like this, so it will be fail. Reason is कि we are saying कि at least one uppercase should be there. So if I run, you will see the output should be invalid. Okay, so let's check whether we are getting the valid one or invalid. So you can say it is invalid. The reason is now we are enforcing like I out of this set at least one uppercase should be there. So let's write one uppercase here. And now it is minimum of 8 character. You can see already it is greater than, so it will fulfill that criteria also. And again I repeat, don't assume ki by doing this, we are expecting to have 9 characters. No, they will have no contribution in occurrence of character. It will just check at least one uppercase is there or not. The count will still will be counting from this set only, that is 8. Okay, look ahead has nothing to do with number of occurrence. So it will just ensure ki at least this character is present or not. Okay, so uppercase, now you can see we have given the uppercase. If we run this time, we are expecting this to pass, and we are getting the valid one. Okay, now the problem is, guys, ki what this look ahead is doing as of now. If I remove this a and paste it in the last, okay, so sorry, I will paste here and run. Then this time we are expecting this to valid, but you will see this is saying invalid. The reason is that this look ahead currently will ensure. I will put here the start of a string as well as dollar also, that you already know. Dollar represents the end of the string, and a caret represents the start of the string. So here look ahead is what is doing. Basically it is ensuring that a uppercase should be there, and you can see in our this input we have uppercase also. Still we are getting invalid. The reason is it is also checking like it should be in beginning only, as we have written in beginning. So that's why when we write in beginning it is getting passed, but if we are writing in last or anywhere other than beginning, then it is getting fail. You understand the reason now. If you practically understand the password, we don't want to enforce our user that they should start their password with uppercase, right? It can start with uppercase, lowercase, a special character also. So to do that, if you want them, like, we should have uppercase anywhere, okay, in the password. For that you will use dot. Dot means not this is a normal character. This, we have a special meaning in dot, that it can replace any characters. And we want to tell, like, this a hyphen z can be anywhere, and before that there could be anything. So we can say dot represents any character that can be, this can be replaced with any character. And we want whatever in front of before a uppercase is there, it can repeat any number of times. For that we can write a star. Okay, so in the sense we are saying ki before matching uppercase, any number, anything can appear before uppercase. Now we are doing this to make sure about the position of uppercase. We don't want to enforce our user that they should start with a hyphen z only in uppercase. Okay, for that we are saying ki now a hyphen z can be anywhere. Uppercase can, they can write anywhere, but still look ahead will ensure about the uppercase is present at least one times. Okay, so now if you see, we will get our input to get validate, and you can see we are getting the valid. Same way, exactly same thing we can do for other also, like, for uppercase we are already doing lowercase numbers and a special character, because we don't want to enforce user like that they should start with lowercase or a specific position. No, we don't want to enforce them like they should have a special character at any specific position. Rather, they can write uppercase anywhere, they can write lowercase anywhere, a special character they can write anywhere. Okay, position can be anything. Okay, so for that you will use dot star, and then whatever you want to check, that you will be writing in the square bracket. So now we want to do same thing for lowercase, so I will copy this and I will paste here. And this time we want to check, we want to ensure at least one lowercase should be there. So again, guys, don't assume ki one from this and one from this, means two character we are taking from this set, and eight we are expecting from this, minimum eight we are, so at least we can have 10. No, still I am repeating that numbers of occurrence cannot be counted from this. Look ahead only is ensuring whether at least these characters are present, at least one character present or not. Okay, counting of occurrence will still will be managed by this curly braces only. Okay, look ahead doesn't have any contribution in checking the number of how many times it is getting repeated. However, it will ensure that whether this is present in the input string or not. That's it. So this time, now we are enforcing by doing look ahead operator, we are enforcing user that at least we can have lowercase also from this. Okay, which with the help of directly this we are not able to do. So now we are we are enforcing about uppercase, we are enforcing about lowercase along with their independent position, like they can give anywhere by putting dot star. And the same thing we can do for number also. Okay, so we will put here, and number we can make like again this should have at least one number, 0 to hyphen we can say. And the same thing we can do for a special character also. So I will copy these special characters and I will paste in this. So this way we are done with writing our rejects, and this is what we have our rejects completed. Now if we want to check, we can check. Let's check something called uppercase, sorry, lowercase, then I will say uppercase at the rate 123. So we are expecting this to be valid. Earlier you saw it was only accepting which was starting from uppercase, but this time we are starting with lowercase. And you know what it will do, this look ahead will ensure about the lowercase. So yes, we have lowercase here. It will ensure about uppercase, we have uppercase also, we have numbers also, and we have at least one character also. So if we run, let's check whether we are getting this pass or not. Along with that, even you see here we have valid. Okay, and then at least one character you have. Earlier I was telling ki, hey, the number of repetition doesn't manage by this one. So suppose ki this one is managing, so at least 8 character will be taken from here, and if it consider at least one from here, here and here, so 4 will be managed from here and 8 will be from here. So overall it will be 12. You can see we don't have 12 character here, right? We have only 3 to 5 and 4 9 only, but still it is valid. Okay, so this is a proof that it only check, it only ensure, it only enforcing the user to have at least one character from the mentioned set. Okay, whatever you have mentioned, it will just check at least that is present or not. Okay, then let's remove one uppercase and now check whether it is getting valid or not. So you can see we don't have any uppercase, but it is 8 character still, but this time we are expecting this to be invalid. So you can see we are getting invalid, and again you can keep playing like this. So we can start with number and then we can give this uppercase, and now if you run, you can see we are expecting this to be valid if we have everything. So we, this is how you can see we are getting the valid, and this way you can write the reject. So writing the rejects for password, look ahead operator is something which really plays a vital role, which provides us the flexibility to check a specific character at any independent position. Okay, and that independent position we are managing by putting dot star. Okay, and this look ahead will ensure whether that is present or not. So purpose of writing the regex, this understanding the regex password is you should be aware about this look ahead. That's it. And with the help of this, definitely you will be able to write the password for regex. I hope you understand it.